Nothing was wrong with you. Those are the words that I heard from Wilhelm, and I had to write it now and I had to put it out because I receive information typically before it makes sense. You probably do that as well, but we're just not aware of it because we do have that voice inside us, that guidance. But I always felt something was wrong with me. And then Wilhelm says, no, that's not the case. And that's what they wanted to tell everyone. That's the period that we're moving through. It's nothing wrong. We're evolving, and we're evolving into something that we were meant to become, meaning why we're alive, why we're on this earth. Everyone has something that they were meant to do. But sometimes we can deny that. And I did it for the longest time because I really did think something was wrong with me. And then I had plenty of other people who would reinforce that idea because I was too different. I didn't act like everyone else. I didn't do everything like all others. And then I suffered for a long time throughout my life. Now I understand why. Because I was denying who I was. I didn't want to tell anyone. I wanted to hide. I can no longer do that because my hiding did something that yours might have done as well. Because we all do that to a certain degree. We don't want to reveal ourselves and all. But then you will discover that when you take that next step, whatever it might be, it could be today, you will then see it was worth it. And that is exactly the message that Wilhelm gave us on this day. It's on October 17th because I'm publishing it early. This happens a lot with me. I will just receive information and said, we need to know this. Nothing is happening in your life or our world. Nothing is accidental. And that's what was revealed. And so all of these years, 36 years, I'm receiving this information and continually feeling like there's something horribly wrong with me. I discovered something else. And I couldn't have known this before, but what I was doing was documenting consciousness through the quantum field over years. Now, there's 17 years that are documented because that is a period that we're in moving through now from 2008. And I looked at that and I said, how could I have not known that? None of us know. We couldn't know because if we knew what we were meant to develop, then it wouldn't have any value when we brought it to the world. But you're meant to do that now. And that's why I'm putting this out today, because I want everyone to understand we're moving through big change. But understand this is what the message said. You will see it, but I'm just going to read you the first one for 2025 because it hit me like a ton of bricks. And I hope it does the same for you because you will understand that you didn't do anything wrong. I'm going to publish this tonight, so you'll have all of them because I'd love for you to read them, go through them, and you'll see how they work. But the message for October 17th, 2025, nothing was wrong with you. That is the typical reaction many of you might have as you move through your ascension process, but you also decided to do it during the restructuring of your world. Recent times may have been challenging or stressful for many of you over the past several years or throughout your lives. Today, you will know it was all worth it. You had guides, and we reinforced their clarity so you could hear yourself today. That is the message, and that is exactly what I'm doing, which is why I'm publishing, because I know someone will appreciate this, and you will know that you weren't a mistake. You were just figuring out who you were. That's all that it was. That's all that we'll ever do if we decide to do it. Enjoy this information, and I will see you soon.